You just can't help it. That's okay.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. Elon Musk has now officially confirmed that Linda Yaccarino will leave NBC News and become the new CEO of Twitter. Elon Musk has confirmed this. There was a lot of speculation last night. We wanted to wait for it to be official, and now it is official. Here from Variety, Elon Musk officially announced that Linda Yaccarino, formerly of NBC Universal's top advertising sales exec, will take the helm as Twitter's new CEO. Elon Musk tweeted this: "I'm excited to welcome Linda Yaccarino as the new CEO of Twitter. Linda Yack will focus primarily on business operations while I focus on product design and technology. Looking forward to working with Linda to transform this platform into X, the everything app." So a lot of people are really, really nervous about Linda Yaccarino on Twitter. One of the many, many things that people have been bringing up about Linda Yaccarino, and let's just begin with sort of like the critiques here, is that she was a World Economic Forum advisor. She's an advisor to a lot of like hyper woke, like the Ad Council, for instance, like super hyper woke stuff. And then she went in hard on sort of the COVID anti-human rights policies effectively, right? And Luke Radowski is saying, here come the shadow bans again. Uh-oh, we're all getting banned again. A lot of people saying, dun, dun, dun. She has all of the bad things that you would want. She sits on the board of the Economic Forum, Ad Council, and there are clips that are ping-pong balling around the internet of her saying some pretty woke stuff, right? Talking about diversity, equity, and inclusion. Again, talking about mandates during COVID and so on and so forth. Elon Musk saying that will not be the case. So Elon Musk promising that there will not be shadow bans, effectively saying here in his announcement that she's going to focus on business operations and not actually on the product or the technology. We'll see. There are some very interesting things about Linda Yaccarino as it pertains to her critiques from the left. So there are critiques from the right. Critiques from the right are saying that she's part of the WEF. She, is invested in, super woke sort of partisan talking points of the left. And then the left here is coming out against her for following some super based accounts. For instance, Libs of TikTok, Jesse Waters, Michael Schellenberger, Ron DeSantis, the Babylon Bee, J.K. Rowling. I think that's hysterical that they include J.K. Rowling in that. Jack Posobiec, Libs of TikTok, which is the same person as Shia Rachik. I'm not sure why that's listed twice. Vivek Ramaswamy, Tim Scott, Mike Pompeo, Andrew Sullivan, Ian Miles Chong, Lynn Wood, Sidney Powell, so on and so forth. So this is kind of interesting because, the left is mad and the right is mad, and Elon Musk sort of said both of those things would happen. Elon Musk has also said that he needs to run a viable business, a profitable business at Twitter. So I'm going to reserve my judgment for this. Where I stand on this, and it's very interesting to look at tweets like this: Jack Posobiec, Mike Pompeo, David Sachs, anti-Ukraine rhetoric, Matt Taibbi's first Twitter Files thread, anti-immigration rhetoric from Larry Elder. These are the likes on her account, right? So you can see the likes on her account. She's liking Posobiec, David Sachs, they're homies of ours. Larry Elder, she's liking Christian Easter posts here, like Happy Easter. So I don't know, man. Is she a Renaissance woman? Is she here to piss off both sides? I am not certain. I sort of agree with this. Both of these accounts are fantastic, and wokeness and Kanoa the Great. I agree with this take. Elon Musk is by far the best big tech CEO. He bought a site that was actually colluding with government to censor citizens. In a matter of months, he turned it into one of the safest havens for free speech on the internet. Keeping it that way is vital to our freedom. And why would Elon Musk pay $44 billion for a site just to destroy it? That seems like a really poor use of money. It's impressive that Twitter continuously releases product updates. Around 20% of its original staff, Elon in charge. As long as Twitter remains committed to free speech, there are endless possibilities for growth. It will get better rapidly, Elon Musk says, who's also changed the name of Twitter to X now. It's now X on the app and X on their business sheets. So this is effectively my take on this. And I'm going to tell you straight up my biases, okay? My biases go like this. There are members of my staff, ALX, for instance, who was banned by Twitter 1.0, the dirty communist at Twitter 1.0. Twitter 2.0 is a totally different site. ALX is back. He's almost 500,000 followers. This is my executive producer. Like, this is somebody who we fought for like 3 years, and Elon brought him back and even met with ALX yesterday at Twitter HQ. Why would Elon Musk destroy something that he's working so hard and spending like his fortune essentially to save? Elon Musk has said many, many times publicly that this is about saving humanity. And that part of the reason that he has to do that he has to bring in people who are part of the establishment, if that's what you want to call Linda Yaccarino, is because he needs to make sure that Twitter is profitable. You have to have corporate advertising in order to make Twitter profitable. And that doesn't mean that she's going to be sitting there in charge of some type of censorship board, like Vijaya Gadde, or like, Jack Dorsey, or, any of the Yoel Roth or any of these other little goblins. Presumably she's not going to be in charge of that. Elon Musk says so. And I'm inclined to trust Elon Musk, because literally, every step of the way, Elon Musk has effectively delivered on his promises. And so I'm inclined to trust him. You have to bring in people from the corporate world who speak this language in order to actually have operations that are going to keep Twitter profitable. And that's what Elon Musk is looking for, because he looks to build Twitter into an entire new ecosystem called the X ecosystem. Now, Elon Musk spoke with Linda Yaccarino at a conference just a month ago in Miami. The conversation was very interesting. Here we pulled the clips. Here they are. Absolutely fascinating. Get ready. Now official. This is the new CEO of Twitter. Go.
So you've got a massive platform. You have a vision that is a spectrum of just daily open sourced conversation. And they can conduct their lives, their business, their commerce, whatever they can do on your platform. That's a pretty big vision. But in the middle should be advertising opportunity. That sounds like a great opportunity. I can talk about my brand, I can get my customers to communicate, and then they could also buy stuff. That sounds pretty good, right?
You'll be able to buy things just directly on Twitter. One click, boom, done.
But they need to feel that there is an opportunity for them to influence what you're building, that vision. What we're doing here, whether it's me trying to push and prod you on your tweets. For example, you've said you probably shouldn't tweet after 3 a.m.
Well, I've got myself
Probably good advice for all of us.
I've gotten myself into trouble a few times.
I'm very aware of those. So after 3 a.m., you travel all over the world. Lord knows how you handle time zones in space. Will you commit to be a little more specific and not tweet after 3 a.m.? People in this room would like to see that. They'll make them feel more confident.
I will aspire to tweet less after 3 a.m. But I mean, it is important that, if I were to say, yes, you can influence me, that would be wrong. That would be very wrong. Because that would be a diminishment of freedom of speech.
But I want to be specific about influencing. It's more of an open feedback loop for the advertising experts in this room to help develop Twitter into a place where they will be excited about investing more money. Product development, ad safety, content moderation. That's what the influence is.
Yeah, I think it's totally cool to say that you want to have your advertising appear in certain places in Twitter and not in other places. But it is not cool to try to say what Twitter will do. And if that means losing advertising dollars, we lose it. But freedom of speech is paramount.
So Twitter 1.0 had a very well-populated, much-loved influence council. I think we need to change the name. Elon does not want to be influenced. But it was really a recurring feedback loop from your key stakeholders, your advertisers, where they had recurring access or would have recurring access to you. Would you commit from this stage today to reinstate that council to be named later?
Well, I don't think it should be influence council. And you have to say, I would be wary of that creating a backlash among the public, because if the public thinks that their views are being determined by a small number of CMOs in America, they will be like, I think, upset about that. But feedback, I think, is appropriate. And at the end of the day, if somebody's spending money for their ad campaign, it needs to yield results for their organization, or it doesn't make sense.